Hey guys, can engine oil prevent carbon buildup on a direct injection engine or GDI? Well, even a port fuel injection engine can have carbon buildup deposits, that intake valve gunk that you really don't want to see. One way you can find out is a borescope camera by going in through the intake. Sometimes this is hard to do the way the system's made. Some other ways you can do this are actually going through ports around the intake. I've actually done it this way as well. Now, back to the engine oil. Can it actually work motor oil stopping carbon buildup? With new LSAC GF6 certifications and API SP certifications, yeah, it can actually make a big difference using the correct engine oil. So make sure when you go out and buy your motor oil, look for these certifications, because a lot of these guys still have this oil laying around that has the older certifications. Yes, some have GF5, but it's not as good as the GF6. Now the API SP certification doesn't have the same fuel economy. They do have an A and a B. You'll need to see which one is best for you, and make sure to check your manufacturer. Now, as you know, blow-by comes around the piston rings, and this brings in oil vapors. And you probably heard about an oil catch can, and this can actually be really helpful. However, a new test that I've been trying to use is to actually cool down the oil catch can, because the oil vapors that enter into the catch can, actually when they're cooled down, that's actually what allows it to catch the oil vapors much easily. So I've made some modifications to actually try to catch more carbon buildup from ever starting from oil going onto the intake valves. So make sure you guys check back with me, check out these experiments, and we'll see how this stuff goes. If there's any tips, ideas that you have, anything that you've done that could actually help, I notice direct injection engines especially, they have some big issues with fuel contamination going inside the engine oil. Now, it looks pretty bad. It almost looks like the oil catch can. If you've ever seen someone empty a catch can and it has like a yellowish type tint to it, definitely not good. So that's why I often don't allow really long engine oil drain intervals. Make sure you follow manufacturer's recommendations, maybe even sooner. That's what I do. Little cheaper insurance, so I say. You can use a cheaper brand motor oil. Just don't use any of those bad oils that I show you they have recalls on. Thanks for watching Nate's Interactive Auto.